You know what pisses me off?
What pisses you off, Rachel?
Breakups. No matter who you are in a breakup, whether you're the best friend, you've been dumped, or you dumped someone, there's nothing good that can come out of it. You were just sad. It's all badness. When you're of someone's best friend and they just got dumped or they broke up with someone, you feel terrible because there's absolutely nothing you can do to make them feel better. You can offer your love. I love you. You can offer support, you can offer food, alcohol.
Guzzle.
But nothing you do at the end of the day will make them happy again because their heart has been broken. Nothing fixes it. Only time.
Or a rebound.
Rebounds help a lot.
Rebound.
Scientifically proven, girls get over guys faster if they have rebounds. And I learned that at a Christian university. But if you are a person in a breakup, well, think with your cupboards. I seriously think that you're finding every crunchy thing in there.
Just
Just kidding. I'm gonna say the worst thing.
Okay, go.
The worst thing about when someone's dealing with a breakup and you have to be there to help them, you can't hug them. When you're on the verge of crying and you really don't want to cry and you've been really strong all day, but you're holding it in and you're trying to be strong and you're in a group of people and then someone comes up and hugs you, you cry! You automatically cry.
And floodgates
you're
open.
Embarrassed. You can tell when a friend is like going through something hard and it's like, just be like, are you okay? I love you. Do you want to give cake? And then that is better than being like, here, let me give you a hug, and then they start sobbing.
But if you've gone through a breakup, there's nothing that can make you happy, and you know that. But every time you see a new person and they know that you just broke up with someone, they're constantly trying to feed you. You're getting all this crap shoved down your throat. You're trying to be strong, but then everyone goes, aw, how you doing? You okay? Need anything? That's not helping me. I don't want to think about it.
The last thing I want to do is think about it. I want to do everything else that gets my mind off it.
Right?
I want to have a dance party.
Distractions are your best
Eat
friend at
cake!
this point.
This is my point. You want to eat a cake. You don't want to hug.
But it makes me feel even worse about myself if I just gone through a breakup and someone cocks their head to the side.
Cock?
Cocks.
Oh.
You're such a gay.
They cock their head to the side, their eyes get kind of big, and they just, in the softest voice they can do, how you doing?
Ew.
It just makes it feel like you're pitying me. I don't want your pity, I want your cake.
I think it makes people feel good.
That they're trying to help you?
Yeah, and that someone else is hurting and they're not. Like,
Ah, rude!
Exactly, that's my point. Those are the people that hug you. Those ones is like, yeah, I consoled Corey today. I gave him a hug and he cried in my arms. So
Why do
I
people
really helped him.
feel good about themselves if someone has cried in their arms? What is that? And the worst part of a breakup, it doesn't have to do with anything else, anyone else. It's just you sit there and you're pissed off at yourself because you don't want to be sad anymore, but you can't help it. Your brain's like, get over this, you big crybaby, and your heart's like, I'll never love again! We get to this low point where you convince yourself that you will never love again and you will never be loved again, when that is never the case.
I get mad because like I'll sit there and I'll think of all the horrible things that they did or like how they're a horrible person. I get mad at myself. I'm like, why did I date this person? They're horrible.
You go through these phases where you're like, oh, I should have never dated this person.
Yes.
So glad I broke up with them. And then you get to this phase
And
where
then
you're like, I need them to hold
Like, please,
me.
anything. You're like texting them and like calling them.
And then the next day you're like, dang it, shouldn't have done
Should've
that.
done it.
And then there's a point. I never thought it was true, but then I found out that it is. There's a point where you will spend 48 hours straight in either sweatpants or pajamas.
Yes.
You look down, you're like, I've been wearing these sweatpants for 2 days straight.
Watching Mary-Kate and Ashley eating Ben and Jerry's. The hate about breakups is when like you're trying to keep your distance and stuff and they'll go on your Facebook and they'll like all your pictures or they'll go on your Instagram
That's so mean.
and they'll like your Instagram stuff and I'm just like, I'm trying to get you out of my head right now. Can you please refrain from liking my ish?
So, the best thing I found is distractions. Cake! Cake! So, if you break up with someone or you're broken up with, you're not gonna get away from the sadness. You just have to feel it. You gotta cry it out, eat some cake.
Go to therapy like me. It helps.
Comment below, tell me if you're going through a breakup or if you're sad about it. And tell me what pisses you off. It could be my topic for my next week's video. Subscribe to see new videos every Tuesday on what pisses me off and other videos throughout the week. Check out Corey's channel. He's pretty funny. He's gay.
Oh my god.
Remember, stay awesome, possums. Colleen, what are you doing? You want to be in front of the camera
wants
so
to be
bad.
in
Go
the
behind.
Look it.
It's not gonna be a focus. Oh.
The whole time.
The best part is the sound of my thighs slapping together.
That was not your thighs.